because this is a great piece of action research. And my question is also about that. But before I pose my question, I would also like to congratulate you, of course, with that you are here. As you said, who expected that?
Yeah.
But we are many in the community. Thomas is part of Enno and myself, so Marco. Because I would also like to thank you here for the many things that you've done for our community of entrepreneurship teachers, the festival of entrepreneurial learning and things like that. So I'm not as happy as you are that you are here. Very happy.
Okay, thank you, Hein.
So that is. I also think that Einstein was incomplete. In that sense, is that we also not only learn through experience, but we also learn from reflection. And I think that your writing of your PhD also enables you to reflect on these kind of things.
Right.
And you might question whether you have the knowledge, but we are all certain that this reflection is you don't have the knowledge only, but you also have the wisdom in this field, which is something more than knowledge, and that you get through your actions. Okay, so this was the nice part.
All feathers are coming out of my...
So this is the nice. Now I'd like to. I would like to have one quote. I read the thesis, and then at page 42, I will.
You read it. Okay.
So you say that in your questionnaire you found that the student entrepreneurs answered that the role of the mentor in building up their social network was very important.
Yeah.
And then I thought, yeah, but that's you.
Yeah, I was one of them.
Now in a scientific way we get into a bit of trouble here.
Yeah.
And a trouble that we often have with respect to action research. And mine is a bit of a reflection kind of thing. We have all these data and all these results and all these nice things. But in what way are you the most important variable of this thesis?
All right. Yeah. Well, what was the word here, opponent? No, yeah? Learned. Thank you, learned opponent, for your question. I don't think I'm that important variable, because every time when I talk to students about starting their own company, they give me this question, okay Martin, did you start your own company yourself? And then I have to say to them, well, I'm sorry, but I've never started any company, so in that way I don't have the practical knowledge. But here, to my left and for you to my right, here is a guy that has had several businesses and started them, and he's one of my team. And so I see over there and in the back, I see also a couple of people that were members of the team of the minor entrepreneurship. And I had a lack of entrepreneurial skills or started no business of my own, but they all started their own businesses, and they were really qualified to help the students to come through their trials and tribulations, and to give them the right advice and push them in the right direction. So my entrepreneurial network developed over the almost 15 years I'm active in this field, but I was really proud, and I am still really proud, on this group of people that were on my side and were able to help the students to find their ways in this entrepreneurial world. For instance, one of the, as you know, I was quoted this morning in the NRC, and one of my colleagues, I said, well, the students need to have some more guts. Guts is important. But then on the WhatsApp group, I posted it on every WhatsApp group, of course, that I was in the papers. And is Bart, yeah, Bart is over there. And Bart is a specialist on, wat is het ook weer, bescherming? He's a specialist on intellectual property. So he reacted instantly, and he said, okay, Martin, it's nice if we help the students to have guts, but it's also very important that we help them that they can get their intellectual property, and that the big party of the university is not taking every intellectual property from them. So I think that's great also for...
I think that you answered my questions about your importance with simply with a yes.
Yes.
Chairman, I'd like to stay with that.
Did that answer all your questions?
Yes, yes.
Yes?